Hopefully y'all having a wonderful morning, evening, night, midnight special, whatever time this is coming at y'all. Enjoy the atmosphere. Now that we all in the same boat, we can start the conversation. Yeah, guys, I'll have that long hair. But as I said before, I'm working on a lot of projects that pertains to this channel, that pertains to being aired on this channel. So again, this channel does not promote the use of illegal or legal drugs. Do not recreate anything that you see on this channel. This is for documentation and comedic purposes only. Do not recreate anything that you see. Warnings. So, yeah, it's just been good. It's been very good lately, as I said last video. It's very good. I just want to make sure that I got up here early in the morning. Make sure I keep the channel fresh. Say hi. Spread some good vibes. It's very important. I just saying in my life it's very important just to keep spreading the good vibes no matter what. No matter if people think it's silly, if people think it's weird, or if people think you're doing too much. Because people doing too much to spread ignorance, and people doing too much to spread just bullshit, just their own anxiety. People are quick to put their anxiety on you or talk about their anxiety. But what about the good times? What about the good times? Anybody got some good times? Hey, wonderful morning, brother. What's going on, Anthony Barnes? It's been a while. I have this calm, cool, and collected game named Rhymes. I ain't even introduced the game, but this game is very awesome. It doesn't involve any like fighting or anything. It's all puzzles. It's all dealing with scenery, and the story that it tells is beautiful. But we're gonna play for like 30 minutes. I gotta go take my daughter to gymnastics class and then hip-hop dance class. It's a good day. It's a good day. Nice. And the cell shading, this kind of graphics, it's like cell shaded. Like Zelda the Wind Waker. But yeah, you just wake up on this island. Where am I? But yeah, it's been so good, man. Experiencing the installation process of the downloads from the mushroom trips that I've been having. Because when I look back at my videos and look back at my journals and things, I'm still in another atmosphere, but I was so far gone that I had too many ideas at one time. So now me settling down and just letting it, what I mean settling down, just letting the installs come in and basically just not taking the psychedelic right now, is that I'm just creating. I spend hours just doing stuff. Because usually when I'm mushroom, I just want to meditate. I want to get some new information, some new. But now it's like I'm working with the information that I was already given. Because that's what be happening to me. I have one project. Oh, this water is beautiful. Project. And then I'll have a grand idea for a whole nother masterpiece. And then right in the middle of that, I have another idea. And the thing about me, I love my ideas. You feel the same? And the thing about me, I love my ideas so much, and I just go at it. I'm like, yo, if I don't do it now, then it's going to slip past me and somebody else going to get it. Just time. But now I'm just learning what patience is. Patience, my friend. It's wonderful. Because while I'm working, it feels like I'm tripping. Or it feels like all those voices in my head get a turn to do what they want to do. Like, alright, your turn. You want to paint? You want to play the game? Okay. You want to write this story? Learn about technology? Oh, the fox plays a huge role in this game. It's like this spirit fox. I played through this game before, but that don't mean I remember what to do. But I think the first thing I gotta do is follow those blue signs. Or those blue things flying up in the air. My words is... Wait, ho, ho. Whoa. Aga chaka. Hey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Why can't I get past this bull? Hey, I got a way to test this. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's go. I guess we can't go to that one yet. Alright, let's find another one. I'm gonna go to that big blue one over there since that huge pig just want to stop me. But yeah, this is one of those games you don't really hear about too. Yeah, here he goes, here he goes. Let's get this statue. Gotta go, I have to go walk my dog. Alright, take care, bro. I gotta do that around 11 o'clock. I got this little dog walking business I started. I already got one. Oh. Love you too. Love you too. Thanks for coming by. But yeah, guys, make sure y'all relax. Make sure y'all get to relax today. But yo, that's so wild. That's my that's my grandmom in the chat. That's why y'all keep hearing me laugh every time I look down at that name. They're gonna let me by? Why are you so angry? Okay. I go to this blue dot then. Hey guys, I'm gonna make a whole show on this or just a chat on it. I should open up the Discord now. I think I said I was gonna do that. But yeah, I don't really have that long right now, but what happened was that I think I'm jumping those rocks, or do I just swim? Yeah, I was watching a Neil deGrasse Tyson. He has like a whole show where he brings scientists up on stage, they tell jokes and all these things. It was real interesting. It's real. I think it's called Star Talk. But who is that? I guess I can't know yet. But he had this neuroscientist on there. Oh, go down to go up. Who was talking about a part of the brain I never heard of called the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. And what the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex does is that it keeps track of your sense of what the scientists say is that it keeps track of your sense of time with the world, or your sense of timing is there. So when the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, when they interfered with it with magnets, they had these magnets that the patients allowed her to put on their brain. Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, "What? You ain't doing that to me." But she allowed to put on their brain, and then he said they experienced altered state of consciousness when it came to dealing with time. There's moments that seem to last longer than usual. You know, we experience this when we play games, when we have fun, and especially during psychedelics. So I want to know how psychedelics like mushrooms and stuff interact with the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. And it was interesting because she was even talking about how they can make it seem like a second is eternity. And I was like, whoa, even a guy upstairs was like, hey, I got $10. I got $10. Y'all trying to give me some real quick? Like it was a drug. Because that's what it does. That's what these psychedelics do. They put you in a state of mind where a moment lasts for eternity. But hearing the scientists talk about it, she's putting it in scientific terms. So she was saying it's because, well, they wasn't talking about psychedelics. Oh, I can feed you. Come with me, friends. I will bring you to your family. Oh, y'all gonna stop right there? Alright, here. Feast away. But yeah, she was talking about her experiments with putting magnets on people, making them messing with their sense of time, and she was also messing with the hippocampus. And you know, we learned about the hippocampus on the JUSt TAi podcast, how that's what that's the part of your brain that controls your flight or how you respond to emotions from the outside world and things like that. And she was saying she was dealing with this person that's I guess you would say has not retardations, well, that is the correct word, a handicap, or so to speak, but their hippocampus was damaged, so he was experiencing flow states. Like the neuroscientist husband was a rapper. I said, this is just gonna be the episode right here. Her husband was a rapper, and a Canadian Vancouver rapper. But he was rapping about science and stuff. It was about Canadian rappers. I'm thinking about The Weeknd, Drake, I think Logic or somebody. But overall, she did experience with his brain under the flow state, and was seeing how the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex was like lowering the activity, like wasn't that much brain activity there. So he was literally, she saw this as his altered state of consciousness, and why he was able to flow, because he wasn't thinking so much. And like, it's right in the front of your brain. It's like, it seemed to me like the more we grow, the more we evolve, at least the way we've been doing now, our brain just keep on going this way. And the more it goes this way, the more problems we have. When it comes to overthinking, destruction of nature, disconnecting from our hearts. Like, our brain is getting too big. Like, our heart is a brain too. But we gotta realize that our heart is connected to the universe. Well, everything is. But more specifically, where's this last two at? I just found that very interesting. Because then I was thinking about I was tying. Remember, JUSt TAi is when you combine, I ain't say this yet, it's when you combine your mind with your heart, let whatever come out, just come on out. So that's what was, I swore that was two. Okay. I can't jump up the side, do a little cheat action? No? Okay. Okay, I guess we go into that one. Is that the technology in the future, I know this was on Brian Gear, who was on there. He's an astrophysicist. He made that holographic holographic universe documentary on PBS when I was growing up. That was real inspirational to me. But he was on there, and he was mentioning how he saw something like that on Black Mirror, and that just brought back more stuff to me. Because Prisoners, this was another movie too. How they said they want to lock, if you want to lock a prisoner up, trap them in their mind instead of trapping them in their body in the future, and make them seem like they locked up for eternity, upon eternity, or just for like thousands of years. Like, that's fucked up. But I can see that happening. I can really see that happening. Especially if they had the technology to do so. And everybody already complaining about the prison systems, which is very messed up, the way that it's set up now. How do I go there? I think I have to start, but let's see if I can swim over there. I think I'm going to have to go back and go all the way across that bridge and find shore. Yeah, I know the jellyfish stop you from going over there. Yep. But yeah, guys, I've been getting back into music too. On another tidbit off of this scary scenario stuff. But it's not even scary. It just is what it is. I've been working on some music. I've been really working on music. I've downloaded this program, Ableton. Ableton is real intuitive. I ran across it in college, which was about like 8 years ago. I've been using it on and off whenever I got a working computer. And the inspiration, I'm gonna have to go up that mountain, just so y'all know. But I've been working with frequencies. Well, it's all frequencies. We're working with making instrumentals that deal with like synth sine waves and things, and putting them in 432 hertz or 500 something. I forget all the specifics. Working on the Stogletto frequencies. Working on make sure my music is put in the Stogletto frequencies, especially 432. Because music all used to be recorded in 432 hertz, which is the supposed frequency that the Earth gives off. And all I know for sure is that when I listen to 432 music, I feel calm, I feel relaxed, and I just want to like escape into my thoughts a little more easily. To the point where if you put it on when I'm trying to go to sleep, I'm just going to go to sleep. So that's another benefit of it. Can I like jump over there? There we go. Oh, I found a secret trophy. Is it? I want the trophy. I want the trophy. I want the trophy. Dun, 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 dun. I guess I cannot get it, but it still looks pretty cool. I know where it is. Thanks for showing me, I guess. Ah, gosh, this game. This game reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. They do not tell you where to go or what to do at all. It is all up to your intuition. And how long are you willing to explore before you give up? I know these white marks mean I can climb on them. I was watching this video of this guy's DMT report. Well, it was about one of his DMT reports, but he was talking about his work in meeting the machine elves and things like that. And he was the main interesting thing about it to me, all of it was interesting, but the main thing that was sticking to me was how he was describing, and remember, JUSt TAi, guys, how he was describing that the machine elves create this reality, but as well, he is a machine elf, or I see it too like that we are the machine elves as well, but he mentioned it as, don't you know when they say you die, your life flashes before your eyes? And he was saying that we're dead, which I've been saying for a while, that we're dead, and our life memory is something else entirely different. Memory is, I was about to say, if I fall, memory is something totally different. And what he was saying was, you go into those memories and you view yourself. It was something like, I sound where it's wild how I'm trying to put it, but he's saying you're viewing yourself through your memories and you're watching it. And he was saying, like, when you see faces in the clouds or in the walls or in the trees and things like that, how that's the machine elves, or whatever you want to call it, the angels signing outside. They're watching, observing like it's a TV show. And that reminded me of the Truman Show and about my adventures in the forest. But I talk back. I'll be like, hey, what's going on? I see you. I see you. But that was very interesting. Because he was saying this is what they was like legit telling him without him speculating. It was still up to him. They probably talked to him in pictures and stuff, but I'll get the picture. And we're being watched. And schizophrenics or people that we're open when they say, man, there's something watching me. Like, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Like, all them songs are legit. But the fact that we watching ourselves, I used to feel like that when I was younger. When I was depressed, really though, that I was outside of my body. and I was floating outside my body, and this body that was right here was just doing what it had to do. Interesting. When you know, you know. At least that's how I feel. Yeah, when you know, you know. I just put in terminologies on stuff, just trying to put some keys out there so people can grab them and unlock their own doors. I was on the phone with somebody on the whole opposite side of the country yesterday. I never met her or anything, but she was going on a mushroom journey, and she was like, "Yeah, but can I don't have nobody to talk to because people think I'm crazy and stuff around." Woo! People say, like I said, you can't die in this game. And how you can make that jump, bro? Well, that's the only way down. Yeah, I was talking to her when she was talking. It was wild. It was wild. Cause first she was live on Facebook, and it was literally what she was saying. It was people like saying, "Man, lay off them drugs," or "What are you talking about?" Cause she started crying and stuff, talking about the earth and how we're not taking care of the earth anymore, and the earth is mad and all this stuff. Like, you really gotta know for yourself. You really gotta know these things and experience for yourself, or else the world is just going to be like, "Hey, what are you talking about?" What are you talking about, bruh, sis? You need a hug? Man, I'm getting hugged by the universe right now. What you mean? Can you run, bro? No, he only can hop. One more statue. I gotta figure out how to get that pig away. No, bro. No. How about I give you some food? Give you some food like I gave the kiddos some food. I think I knew that from the start. I just forgot. If they follow me, he should follow me. It's intuitive, right? Da-da-da. Wrote this L too tight. There you go. Be happy, bruh. Save some for your kid, too. Shebang! Let's see if we can beat it. Oh, it's still going. Alright. There we go. Now we can activate. Scream! Nice. Hey, where did all this just come from? Wow, 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 wow. Alright, there goes that fox I was talking about before. You're gonna be like guiding me this whole trip. There we go. There was something with this. There we go. His voice things in this world. As we see. Now where are we? Okay. Don't want to come towards me. I'm a nice boy. Come here, boy. No. Random fact since it's on my mind too. Not random fact, just random Thai thoughts is on my mind. I was watching Joe Rogan and he was talking about he had this lady talking about the Nazis and things like that. And how all the Nazis, literally like thousands and thousands of Nazis escaped after World War II. Which I found very interesting. And a lot of them went to Argentina. And it's this whole town in South America in Argentina where, I remember this, I kind of like get them all at the same time. Go. Go. Alright, I gotta work with this. It's all about timing. There we go. But yeah, they were saying a lot of them escaped to Argentina, and a lot of their kids still have, the Nazis' kids still have the money that their dad stole from people around the world. She was interviewing some of these folks. And I know it's kind of sad, but one of the things that I gotta get the perspective right. There we go. Was that the person, I didn't know, the person that invented the gas, it originally had an odor to it that was killing the Jews. It originally had an odor to it, and that gas was actually invented by a Jewish man, and then the Nazis took it from him and then took out the odor properties of it and made it an odorless killer gas in order to kill more Jews. I was like, damn. They just talking like the Nazis literally was like the bad guys, so to speak. Like in the storybook, when you hear about how the bad guys got technology and all this other stuff, running human experiments, and like that's the analogy. Because I don't like saying bad guys and villains, but the bad guys in comic stories are always really smart. Hey. Oh. I'm like, you gotta move this for something. Oh, another interesting thing from that podcast. It was in her other book, so she didn't want to talk that much about it. But she was talking about Area 51. And how at Area 51, according to her evidence, they were... I don't know. Go get it. Alright, you have to hold up for a second. But, alright, something about this. Yeah, I gotta move this piece first. Yeah, she was, saying how in Area 51, the American government, from a source that she got, that she was referred to by other sources, said that the United States was genetically modifying or genetically like working with handicapped kids and handicapped people and running experiments on them. And that was one of the big secrets on why they didn't want to talk about Area 51. But part of the thing, they was engineering them to look like aliens, she said. I was like, whoa, what's that about? Engineering them to look like aliens amongst many other experiments. Yeah, and another thing she said was that the thing that crashed in Area 51 was a was a drone that Stalin was working on, and Stalin wanted to mess with America because he knew he had that Marxism and all them smart people over there making them philosophies. So they want to mess with America's head, and they was doing genetic experiments as well. So they genetically modified somebody or did something to make somebody look like an alien, then sent them to Area 51 in order to mess with America. Because at that time, America didn't have, the way they described it, she described America didn't have the internet and all this other stuff for people to communicate, so people got their news through the newspaper and through the radio. So it was a huge fear going around that they was going to be invaded around the Cold War and World War II. Cold War, I believe, that they was going to be invaded. And there was going to be an invasion, happens, all this hysteria. So they said Stalin was playing with that, and he sent that spacecraft, that drone over, which was still advanced in itself. And she was saying about how advanced the things that Area 51 was, like how the planes we see now, like the big 51 bomber, F-1 bomber, they was developing that for like 20 years before they actually showed it to the public. Like, it's a lot of technology going on there. I said, I never heard that twist of scenario in Area 51 in no documentary I ever watched growing up, all the way up until now. But that was a fresh twist. That was a fresh twist to the story. Oh, this looks beautiful. Now we gotta line this up. That look like it's a piece missing. But yeah, I believe that they running human experiments and stuff. What was I watching? Venom, the movie Venom. How diligent and persistent they was on getting that symbiote alien thing inside of a human, no matter if it was like killing people. They're like, all right, let's get the next guy. He couldn't contain her. Let's get the next guy. And we'll go on an insane and mental institutions back in the past. You ever see American Horror Story? That thing had a lot of truth in it. One of the seasons that I enjoyed was the I was about to say Arkham Asylum. That's Batman, but the insane asylum and what was going on in there. The experiments being run and the spirits being trapped in there. What's going on? Can I move this piece? I got stuck on this before. Hold up. Wait. I feel the controller vibrating. Whoa, what just happened? Oh, yeah. That was the malarkey. And then it transforms to that. Okay. Bada bang, bada boom. Oh yeah, I gotta tear this off. Alright, good. Just a little bit. just a little bit. Alright. Alright. I see you guy. See the guy with the red. I'm a coming. Dang. Not that way. I'll take the rocks this time. It's like Zelda, you gotta roll to walk a little faster. Hey, they giving up to the temple. What's going on? That's a hint. Alright, what time is it? What time is it? Alright, I'm gonna play for like another 2 minutes. And I'm gonna have to cut this a little short. Well, really short compared to the 2 hours we usually go at it. Oh, I got a symbol. Does it fit in this wall? I would have never guessed. Open sesame! Ooh. And I bet it went away. Yep, I gotta get all 3 of them at one time. What you gonna help me out with? He like, don't waste your time down there, bro. Come up here first. There was a hint. Something about me being up there and screaming. So you want me to go up there and scream at these orbs? Okay. Oh, good thing I was jogging. Yeah. Alright. Let's go down. But that make a lot of sense going back to that Area 51 thing. Well, not a lot of sense, but when people say that it was the government technology being recovered and things like that at Area 51, I know the X-Files tried to say that, and I was surprised on the season 12 of the X-Files during the final ones they were trying to say that the craft that people, you can jump that way, you can jump the other way, that the craft that people were seeing was actually by the government. And now this lady is saying the same thing. Can you jump over, bro, without just letting go? I don't think he can do so. Let's see if they make a button come up. Or just stay like that. Don't fall down. No, bro. There you go. Oh, the classic vines. I think I'm gonna have to be standing on there first. Alright, tires. Alright, Anthony. I'm gonna have to cut this short. Anybody else watching in the future as well? I'm gonna take my daughter to her gymnastics and dance class. Had some fun. I'm gonna do some tumbles myself. Time your journey together. You and your family have wonderful. Yes, we definitely will. Got a birthday party I gotta take her to as well. I just remembered that. So there's a lot on the agenda. And as I was saying before, thank you coming by, Anthony, for the chat. And I'm gonna carry this energy throughout the rest of the day. Hope y'all do as well. Let me get this character to face us. Yeah, hope y'all do as well. Just enjoy y'all day and make the most of it, and be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself and let yourself just get into one activity before you go into another activity. Yeah, Oz, I gotta take care of the kids. This was just a little short wake up call. But go back to the beginning. It's a couple gems that I was coming across from some experiences, because I've been just letting the downloads I've been getting over the weeks just install. So so guys, just check out the Discord. Check out the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Sometimes I go live on Instagram because it's a little easier on there sometimes. Just pop in randomly. I don't know. But yeah, that's all, guys. We all tie. Well, do we really tie? Sometimes I don't know, dude. Sometimes I really don't know. Till next time, this is Ty saying Ty always. And I'm going to interrupt myself again because I'm going to make a whole episode, because when I say magic is real, when your heart is content, and when your mind is focused, when you just time combine those two things, you really draw what you need to yourself, because you're everything already. I'm making an episode about this, so I'm going to record with it. I lost this camera last year. And because I lost this exact camera last year, I had to stop doing JUSt TAi for like a couple months because I didn't have no technology. Somebody found this in the woods, saw me at a taco truck 2-3 weeks ago and said, "Hey, did you lose a camera?" And I said, "Yo, I did." And they gave it back yesterday. So wow, it's a 360 gear camera, and that's what me and True Life was talking about over on his channel. So yo, you gotta give it back in the 360. I was like, I know I do. Oh, I've been checking it out. But I'm gonna head over there. And to everybody, I see y'all around. I forgot I gotta do it on the controller.